Hello, hello. I am getting an insane amount of messages and downloads, so I am just recording videos and doing some tarot. I am gonna do another card pull. Very much introspection, self-reflection, sit with your own energy, clear out other people's energies, like the message of the day. Everybody is in the right path and or being placed in the right path. Divine timing is in charge. We are in the pre-echo of our big events, if not the big event, which means that we are feeling that energy. Like we're kind of getting hyped up for it, but we're like, where the fuck are we going? We have no clarity, no direction, and that's okay. It is just really, where is it going with that? The pre-echo, if we're feeling like weird energies, crazy energies, that's okay. We are being prepped. Our energies are like being prepped. Okay, cards are talking. Two of Pentacles, balance is being restored. I want to mention something. Before the good stuff comes, like the golden age, the matrix, capitalism has to fall. So chaos is ensuing. And it has to happen. So like, I want you guys to visualize this. In order for new earth to emerge, current world has to crumble. Now, I don't want you guys to think of this as in like a new world order sense. I want you guys to think of this as in like the structures that are not working have to fall in order for us to even recognize what is there. So I'm seeing like in order for land back to really grow and like take over, we have to see the flaws of capitalism, and we have to allow the systems that don't work to crumble and fall. Don't bother saving them. If you have to save something, it's not meant to be. If it is meant to be, it will stay. If there's parts of capitalism that work for us, they won't fall. So allow everything to crumble and fall as it needs to in order for the right thing to be seen and to emerge. It's also kind of going back to that first message that I'm gonna post, the 40-minute tarot reading just before this. We are being fed deception and indecision. And a big thing of it is like coming into that capitalism system lack. We are living in lack when we actually do have everything at our disposal. So in the sense, meaning we have our communities, we're able to lead ourselves. Earth has more than enough to offer, but we are being deceived that we need to rely on capitalism because we are constantly living in lack. We are constantly being fed lack mentality. Like, they're basically tricking us and telling us, you can't do this without us. Like, think big pharma. You need our medicine, you need our pills. But the truth is like, how many of us are feeling worse being on medication where we can literally look at natural alternatives that will make us better? Like, I'm thinking right now, my mental health and my hormonal imbalance have all become better because of dietary changes, because of, instead of taking medication, I'm actually working through my emotions. I'm doing the shadow work. I'm not relying on medicine to numb me. I'm doing the work. In regards to my hormonal imbalance, I'm not going on birth control to make my matters worse. Instead, I am actually looking within my temple, and I'm saying, and I'm seeing the food I eat isn't good, so I have to change my diet. Instead of eating bread and meat and fast food, I have to eat more fruits and vegetables. So that's the deception. The deception is, oh, we'll give you pills and we'll fix it, where the truth is, no. Quick fixes won't work in the long run, not even in the short run anymore. There's some of you that are debating medication. Medication is really coming up right now. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? I want to get off this medication, but I'm scared it's going to make my depression worse. Ease it out. Don't make drastic decisions on anything, especially something as heavy as medication. allow your body to wean off of it. I don't know if that's the right word. That's the word I use for my daughter. Allow your body to adjust being out of it slowly. So one thing that I did, and I feel like somebody needs this advice, when it comes to medication, addiction medication, detox. Some of you are worried. Okay, when it comes to pharmaceuticals, the way our world is right now, we have the ability for natural supplements and natural medicine, nature's medicine, earth medicine. If you feel like prescription medication is the right thing for you, do it. Set yourself up a plan where you do therapy work, or maybe don't do as an intense of a medication. Work with your doctor. If your doctor is saying one way, or like it's just this one way or nothing, see another doctor. Talk to your community, talk to people with similar issues. For me, for example, when I had severe depression and like my suicidal ideation, I couldn't even begin to do the shadow work or the processing of emotions because like everything was so intense and so much. So my doctor was absolutely amazing because I think it was like Lexapro or Cipralex or something like that. And she basically gave me like the most mild depression medication she could come across. And all this did was allow me to actually be able to start working. So this just balanced out the chemicals in my brain that were crazy messed up to allow me to start my healing process. So I told her I don't want to go on any heavy depression medication where it numbs my emotions. I still want to feel my emotions, and I am an energy worker. I have like all of the clairs, so it's very important for me to be able to not be numb from my gifts. Some of you might be feeling the same thing, and some of you might be feeling like, I don't know if this is a gift or if this is a curse, or if it's like a mental health issue. Okay. Some of you are waking up to the fact that you do have spiritual abilities. You don't know how to handle them. Is it depression, anxiety, mental health issues? I thought I had schizophrenia. I went and got tested for it. I was disappointed when they said, no, you're completely healthy and normal. You just have depression and anxiety. Talk to your doctor, talk to your therapist. I do shadow work and clinical therapy as well. I do work on my spiritual gifts, and I keep my mental health in check. I think the point of this message is to find the middle ground for yourself, find the bridge of both worlds so that you can have the best of both worlds. We don't have full access to a lot of nature's therapy. And if you're on medication for something and you want to do the natural route, do both. I feel like this world, the system that we're in, it's very much like you're looked down on if you do things naturally, and you're also looked down on if you do things through like the modern medicine, right? So I'm here to suggest, that looks weird. I'm here to tell you that you should be doing both. Find a middle ground that works for you. And this is an important part of the self-therapy, self-journey, especially when you come to your spiritual journey, to your own ascension, to your gifts. You have to trust your own intuition. If your intuition is telling you go for the depression medication, go for it. But everything that you do, make sure that it's not just to numb it or to sweep it under the rug, sweep it under the couch. You want to deal with the problem fully. And if you need assistance to deal with the problem, then do it. If you are looking for an easy answer to just kind of get rid of the problem's always actually going to be there. Nothing can get rid of the problem except for dealing with the problem. If some of you are feeling like addictions that you just can't shake, and you feel like you need to go on some sort of medication to help you detox or to help you step away from these drugs, and I feel like you're worried that you're just going to get deeper into drugs, like it's not going to work, find alternate solutions like counseling as well as that medication. Anytime you take medication or anything, be like what I'm getting is, and it's coming back to what I said to my doctor about my medication. I don't want to be on it for more than 2 years. So I set myself up a plan of 10/10 confirmation, completion. So I set myself up a plan of, you know, I have 2 years on this medication. I'm going to have the first few months where I just ease into the medication, and then I'm going to start doing heavy therapy and shadow work, and then I'll ease myself out. And that's what I did. So do something like that where you like work with your doctor, work with your counselor, or if you have to take, I keep getting detox. If you have to take some sort of detox medication or medication to help you detox or whatever the case might be, or you're detoxing from medication, set yourself up a plan and do it in steps. Don't just, especially with the crazy energies going on right now, don't be crazy drastic. Yes, you can take a leap of faith, but if you can have like a step-by-step plan, do that. Do something where you kind of cover your bases, cover your ass, and don't be afraid to look for help in all directions. Follow your gut. What you think will work best for you, do that. In regards to medication, anything like that, do we have advice? 5 of Wands, competition, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. So 5 of Wands is telling me there's like, you're being pulled in all sorts of different directions. And again, this could be the indecision of, do I go the natural route or do I go to therapy? Do I go to like the pharmaceuticals? Find what's right for you. Find what connects you and puts you at ease and allows you to grow. And I'm seeing a mix. Like I'm very much seeing, like, if you're feeling indecisive, find the middle ground between those decisions. 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Stop looking into other people's advice and to other people's input. Recognize what you need for yourself. I feel like there's also so many opinions out there. Like, you're listening to too many other people talking, and you need to stop that. You need to look at yourself. You need to look at what works for me right now in a few months, blah, blah, blah. 9 of Wands. You need to understand that you are strong and you need to lean on your own strength. What do you want out of life and how are you going to get there? So it's very much like set up a plan. And again, if you're like indecisive about medication or anything like that, talk to people and talk to yourself. 4 of Swords into the 7 of Pentacles. We are in the process of healing. We are in the process of growing our seeds. Yeah, so just heal. Look within, heal your heartbreak. There's something else here. I'm gonna go into another reading. Yeah, if you have any questions about like medication or advice or anything like that, especially from the point of view of like mental health, spiritual health, emotional health, that's kind of what my whole YouTube is about. And I find my own middle ground. I feel like you need both, duality. Feel free to message me. Feel free to leave comments and I can answer things a bit more in depth. If you have any worries, let me know. Love you guys.